We do a lot of things together, but we don't go at some of the hardest issues that divide us. So let me use abortion as an example, because probably the three issues in my political life where I've had to grapple with Catholicism and public policy the most are abortion, the death penalty, and then war. You know, war, defense spending, all this. I mean, these are, and I'm on the Armed Services Committee, and I'm on the Help Committee, so, you know, the issues about sexuality, whatever, right square in my committee's wheelhouse, and I have to grapple with these all the time. So when we do stuff together, we tend, well, let's avoid the hard ones. Let's do something together. You know, I had a bill last week, no president should be able to withdraw from NATO without a vote of Congress. Now, it took me 4 years to get a vote, but I did get a vote, and it was 21-1. Everybody was on board. Talk about abortion. This and taxes are the two biggest dividers between Dems and Republicans, probably. And this is a real hard one. I mean, it's a real hard one. I'm in the camp where I've lived pro-life my whole life, but I don't believe that I should use the law of the state and criminal law to force others to make the decisions that I would make in their circumstances. And so I have kind of I call myself kind of a pro-respecter. I'm going to respect your decision, but also respect mine. So I support the Hyde Amendment. I don't think my tax dollars should be used for abortion. So that's kind of in the space I'm in. That space, where could you find like common cause in an issue like abortion? Here's one. How about the unacceptable high rates of maternal mortality in this country? And not only unacceptably high rates, but just massive differences between Caucasian women and then Latino women and then African American women, like 3-4 times. Maternal mortality generally is measured the death of a mom during pregnancy or in the year after childbirth for any reason. It doesn't have to be related to pregnancy. The death for any reason leaves a child without a mom. And so here is this massive disparity. And even if you just don't look at the disparities, you just look at the average, we're really out of whack with other countries. Why couldn't people who are like the most pro-choice NARAL and the most pro-life Susan B. Anthony Foundation say, now here's something we can agree on. Let's get maternal mortality down to super low and let's eliminate any racial disparity in the maternal mortality space. That would be an issue. Now, I actually am a supporter of a significant number of maternal mortality bills that Senator Harris kind of championed before she became VP, and now Cory Booker and I and others are working on them. We've yet to find Republican traction with this on it, but I don't think we've really pushed hard enough. I don't think we've gone and said, hey, there's all the stuff we disagree on, but can't we agree on this? So one of the things that you guys might be able to do, faith leaders, is, and particularly of congregations that have some wide breadth, like find a solution in one of the tough areas, not in an area where everybody agrees already. In one of the tough areas, find a solution, and maybe faith congregations of different politics and different denominations could come to us on something like that. So that's just kind of off the top of the head. You've challenged me on a priority that I care about, but that I haven't done a lot of work to reach across the aisle on, but it would seem like a natural one. It seemed like a natural one.